a grand trine is also known as the large talent, or it's known as the large talent triangle. This is a triangular figure which is mutable. That means you are adaptable, and it also gives you motivation. The trine encourages you to recognize and utilize your inborn talent, which is capable of encompassing a wide range of experience and which permeates and dominates the personality. However, the reaping of this talent is not automatic. Grand trines need conscious working and efforts at, or else you may waste opportunities and let time slip by. The risk is trines can also have or do have lazy aspects, that you may lazily see no need to develop new qualities and approaches, putting too much of reliance on your conditioning or illusionary life slogans or the obvious superficial talents which you already possess. I'm talking about the real talents. The grand earth trine is making you aware of the real talents that you possess within yourself. Empower yourself with your potentials. So, the grand trine is a complete quality which, if given freely, allows the talent to grow and develop to even greater depths, continually attracting new substance and experience. This is the mutable quality of the triangle. To become simply a part of the process of giving. What you give returns tenfold. You have to shed your complacency, which seeks to hold on to what already is, thus preventing you to grow in experience. To give and not to count the cost is a particularly relevant motto during this period, because the more it gives, the more it receives. Inertia and stagnation, the negative energies have to be forcefully kept at bay. Though reliance on luck is present, but it's very much a double edged sword. Your hard work rewarded is what is luck. The Grand Trine is a specialized configuration promoting high idealism, insight, and vision, as well as creative self expression and well being. This period can potentially indicate confidence and self assurance, optimistic expectations, a sense of pleasure, easy flow of things and situations, inspiration, expansion of creative power, and a general sense of protection due to inner faith and hope. Now, this large talent triangle corresponds to the tree that is bearing fully ripened fruit and waiting for them to be picked. If left unpicked, the fruits fall unused to the ground or they rot on the tree. Now, bottom line is that for the next month till September end, do not be complacent. Get back your pride, be self assured. During this period, an accomplished manner appropriate to the element is adopted and displayed with typical self assurance. The quality of the trine is always in its relationship with Jupiter, and the triangle always fits symmetrically around the center of the horoscope. Now, this indicates the need to address the question of your purpose in life. You need to find out what is your real talent and how you can utilize it to the best of your ability. One of the challenges of this grand trine is to develop an appropriate creative will. With a suitable Jupiter orientation, the right balance can be struck between perfectionism, pleasure seeking, and your obsessive behavior. Now, with the Earth Grand Trine, there will be a calming, comforting, attracting power. Visualize the energies of the Earth, understand what gives you safety and security, then work towards it by enjoying the process of your hard work. Both element and the aspect do not respond well to drastic critical changes in life affairs. Once you recognize your inner core strength and are ready to utilize your talents, you will open up to receiving an abundance of opportunities and will also get tangible support and worldly position if so desired. In this respect, the Earth Grand Trine can become the most physically comforting of them all. The capacity to attract, accumulate, and skillfully manage resources is usually powerfully developed. For some, the drive to venture out into the world and make an aggressive effort to obtain such resources is often lacking. Now is the time to rekindle your energies. Be ambitious and develop the desire to grow and expand in your journey of life. One of the constructive features of a well handled Earth Grand Trine is that it has remarkable endurance and persistence, allowing the individual to steadily concentrate his attention upon concrete objectives without being distracted or thrown off course. Once committed to a goal, you will be able to work long and hard towards valued accomplishment. You succeed because you can skillfully consolidate your vast energy reserves and contently plod on until you achieve the solid results that you so desire. The dynamics of the Grand Trine suggests an extra measure of inspiration, insight, and vision. The individual may possess tremendous organizational ability and practical know-how since Earth trines enables one to visualize perfect or ideal structure and form. They can be an uncommon amount of common sense shown. Creative resourcefulness is one of this period's special assets. The earth element can be the phenomenal builders of life who sense their own power and creative strength best when they witness it through lasting material achievements or worldly attainment. Now, since the need for security and sense of value is so ingrained in our consciousness that we rarely are inclined to take risky chances and almost never gamble with life. Instead, we tend to be deliberate and shrewdly evaluate conditions before making any important moves. Nevertheless, all the strong earth reinforcement tends to produce a conventional, conservative temperament that often lacks the sparkle of imagination and flair. Although the individual's inner strength and determination to succeed is awesome to others, yet we tend to lack that charisma. Negatively, the individual is so innately attuned to routine and system that one is prone to resist making dynamic changes in life, and sometimes can get stuck in ruts that support weaknesses for comfort by going on living on the mundane surface of life. The pursuit of gratifying the physical appetites could overshadow the quest for deeper self awareness. Work and productivity are often overvalued at the expense of inner development. Now, this grand trine of August 23rd to 25th August, the effects of which will be felt a week earlier and then a week later, that these are the strongest effects, but actually the things are starting from tomorrow, that is August 12th, and they last till September end. The grand trine in the earth signs have, but with different elements, that is Taurus earth, fixed Virgo earth, mutable, and Capricorn earth, cardinal. Armed with this knowledge, you can understand that a plan can be sparked by a cardinal sign, built by a fixed sign, and then perfected with the critical eye of a mutable sign.